Welcome to Emmy's lesson in learning Japanese. So this will be the first lesson where we would cover how to write in Japanese, and I will introduce you to various different ways of writing in Japanese. I would first like to start off with pointing out how many types of Japanese characters there are. So we typically write in hiragana. Here you can see hiragana, which is written as hiragana in Japanese, and then katakana, which is written as katakana in Japanese, kanji as kanji in Japanese. So you may wonder why we have so many different types of writing in Japanese. We tend to use the number 2, katakana, to describe things that were imported, such as like chocolate. We would write chocoreto, or like banana, like banana. So these words that are the same as English would be written in katakana. And then we tend to use kanji to write things that can be written in kanji. And then things that connect a word to word that cannot really be written in kanji will be written in hiragana. But typically, if you know how to read hiragana, it'll be easier for all of you to learn Japanese. And then we can move on to learning katakana, then kanji. So for today's lesson, we would like to focus on learning what hiragana is. So in total, we have 46 characters, and they're pronounced as a, I, U, E, O. Repeat after me. A, I, U, E, O. So for this first lesson, I think I would like to teach you guys the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters of the total hiragana. We'll learn how to read it, how to write it, and that'll be the first lesson. To teach you all how to learn how to write in Japanese, the first a, I, U, E, O, the first 5 letters in Japanese. As all of you may have noticed, or some of you may have noticed, these are basically the vowel words that the vowels. And it's quite key because all the other characters would use this vowel sound. Like after a, I, U, E, O, we would go to ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. We'll use the vowel sound in order. So if you know that what it starts with, like ka, ke, we would know it'll be ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. If it's S, we would say sa, shi, su, se, so. So all the following here. So what I'm saying is that all the following like things that you need to memorize, like ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, basically uses the vowel sound but a different front letter. So that will help you memorize the Japanese character easier. So let's go with the stroke order of a, I, U, E, O. So let's start off with a. So you would go 1, and then you go 2, and then you go 3, like that. That's a. I would be written as 1, and then 2. U will be written as 1, and then you go 2. E would be written as 1, 2, and there you go. Maybe you should all try practicing this on paper. O is written as 1, and then 2, and then 3. So I recommend all of you to start practicing how to write this, and recognizing these characters can make Japanese learning easier. So let's say we learned a, I, U, E, O. One potential word you can learn from today is ai, which means love. It's quite useful. So ai means a love. So this can be written using the first 5 letters I taught you today. I. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2. Okay, thank you very much for listening to the first lecture given by Emmy. I look forward to seeing you in the second lecture where we would look into learning how to write the ka line of the hiragana and sa line of the hiragana.